have Preston Johnson. Get your name in the chat and we'll get started.
Steve, you can go ahead and start us off.
Preston, it really seemed like the game settled when you came in. I know Brandon came in, did a good job for the team, but what was kind of your mindset coming out there, and why were you able to be so successful, strike out the side back-to-back innings there?
Tonight was just really a reset button for the season for me. Me and Coach been talking the last couple of weeks, and it's kind of been iffy here and there, spotchy with the fastball command and everything. And me and him talked before the game, and we just said, go out there and dominate and do what you do. And that's what I did. I was like, I'm going to throw it down over the plate, and you're either going to hit it or you're not. So that's kind of what my approach was, and just it worked out for me.
Robbie?
Preston, you came out of junior college, and we knew you had a big arm and all that, but didn't really know what your role was going to be, and you kind of settled into this setup guy or whatever. And sometimes you come in and been a guy to kind of pitch a couple innings or whatever. Where do you feel like your role is right now, and how comfortable are you in it?
Right now, like you said, in JUCO, I've always been a starter and always had that role and been comfortable with it, throwing the whole game. And coming in, of course, you had so many guys that are well-deserving and capable of doing the same job that you came in to take. And I kind of came into the role of coming out of the pen for a couple of innings in the first of the start of the season, and it's kind of developed into being anything, as a come in the middle of the inning or come in the beginning of the inning or come in the closer like I did last week. It just kind of developed into whatever they need, and I'm okay with that. Innings are innings. So, it's whatever I can do to help the team is what I'll do. So.
And being a guy that played, was just playing JUCO ball, to come in and face some of the best hitters in college baseball and get a big win on a Thursday or a Friday night, what's that like? What's that been like, just the different dynamic that you face this year?
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's something that you would never believe until you get here. I've dreamed of being on that mound since I was 7 years old, and thankfully the Lord has blessed me to be in this opportunity and have the blessing and opportunity to come in here and play ball here and live the legacy that so many guys before me have left for us to fill in their shoes. And it's I can't even describe it. It's see the crowd and the fans and the little kids come up to you, ask for your signatures. It's something that it gives you chill. Like, I have chills right now just thinking about it, because it's not like a game or just a Friday night. It's an opportunity of a lifetime and a legacy, like I said, it's just a tradition. So it's awesome.
Tyler?
Preston, kind of circling back around to Robbie's first question, and you being a starter for much of your career before you got here, it seemed like you were rolling there in the 6th and 7th. I'm guessing you still had a lot left in the tank to go out for the 8th, if that's what Chris called you to do.
Yes, sir. Me and him have talked, recently. Last weekend, I threw twice in one weekend, and that's kind of what he's been wanting me to do. And 2 innings has usually been the cap for, you throw 2 innings, you can come back. If we put you out there for the 3rd, you're probably done for the weekend. So that was kind of, throw me for 2, I can come back, throw Landon for 2, we can both come back, so we're not spoiled. And just kind of fell into that, having that luxury as a big bullpen and the talent we have to do that. So.
Kind of off topic here, but Riley Self is the guy that came out of the bullpen for you guys at the beginning of the season. Obviously got hurt there against Arkansas, and his role has kind of changed, but he's still out there coaching first base. It seems like he's still a lively part of the dugout. Just from your perspective, what has Riley meant to the team the last couple of months, and just kind of what do you guys get from him still being around?
To be honest with you, he is the team. He's the one he's like the dad of the team. He is. When you have a bad day, you can always count on Riley to come in like, hey, what's up, man? Give you a hug. You're good. Him in the dugout, it makes you can't help but smile. Even if you're losing, to see him, whether he's mad or happy, yelling at the fans, yelling at the umpires, or just getting in your face trying to get you pumped up is literally the best thing about being in the dugout. It's awesome. I love Riley. Good dude.
Steve, you can wrap us up.
Preston, you got a unique situation. Obviously, you mentioned kind of being a setup guy, kind of preserving the lead, and tonight getting the lead and then giving the ball over to Len and Sims. How much fun is it for you? I mean, everybody else talks about, Landon coming out of the bullpen, you feel like the game is over. What's it like for you kind of being that bridge guy? Then you give it to him and it's almost like it's a win as soon as you hand the ball over.
It's nice. It's like you said, I mean, you got to have trust in your guys. And sometimes, and some teams, you don't have that luxury to trust and comfortability. And with us, we do. And that's something that is going to help us in the long run. Of course, selfishly, you always want more innings. You want to go back out there and throw. But like I said, the 2 innings and then come back in the next 2 days, it's just kind of like, why not? If that's going to help the team, then that's what a good teammate does. I mean, you got to step back and be like unselfishly and say, I'm going to do my part, let him do his part, and let's get the win. And that's really, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. It's a W.
Thank you so much.